Hi guys, this is Andrei. Welcome to today's video. If you are looking at maximizing your marketing profitability as well as increase the number of direct bookings and basically rocking it with your marketing strategy, you are in the right place. Today we are going to discuss Google advertising as well as affiliate marketing and how you can partner with other companies in the travel industry in order to increase the number of inquiries for your hotel. Stick around.
Had no need to fight tonight.
Great stuff. First of all, Google advertising. It's one of the most common ways of advertising online nowadays. It's probably one of the oldest ones as well. And basically what Google advertising is, or Google search advertising, is a PPC, so pay-per-click method of your ads ranking in the search results for Google. You probably encountered this kind of advertising in your day-to-day activity or whenever you are looking something up online, because you can see in the search results some of them have sponsored with green and then they come up. That's an ad done through the Google advertising platform, which is called Google Adwords. Now let's look a bit into this. So it's something that you can start doing yourself. There are many companies out there specializing in this kind of advertising, but you can surely start doing it yourself. And the process of executing a Google AdWords campaign is logging into the Google advertising platform. You just have to create a login and password as you do with any other platform, and then execute the first ad. So you'll get a lot of guidance from Google in terms of how to set this up, but a couple of things that you will be looking at are selecting your targeting criteria and essentially creating an audience and putting behavioral as well as demographical things into this, so the Google algorithm can target these people specifically. And then you will look at the creative bit, which is actually creating the Google ad copy. So that's the writing text that's going to go into the ad. Now you will also have a couple of tools there, such as creating a split test to see which creative from an ad perform best, and then choose that creative to go for your full budget. For example, you'll be able to select your budget and then to just start a campaign. A couple of tools that you can use through Google AdWords that are really good for optimizing your ad performance: the Google Keyword Planner, which can give you insight into how specific terms are being searched online. And why this is relevant is because this is the basis on which you will actually run the campaign. So what Google advertising really is bidding a certain amount of money on a specific keyword, so that when people look for that keyword or that phrase in Google search, then your ad will come first. A practical example would be Hotel X in Ibiza runs Google Ads, and they placed a maximum bid of, let's say, €5 on the keywords Hotel Ibiza and Ibiza hotels. So these are two phrases. What the Google algorithm will do is place this bid as well as all the other bids in the marketplace, let's say, that is going to happen online, so that when people look for hotels in Ibiza and they search for these specific keywords, the ads that are going to be bidded against the keywords will rank. So the ad with the highest bid will be the first one, and then the second, and so on. So what Google Keyword Planner really does is shows you the amount of searches and how popular a keyword is in the online environment in a specific period of time. So you can see, for example, per month how many searches were done on that specific keyword, as well as it can suggest you a bid that you can place against that keyword in order for you to have real chances of ranking in the search results first, second, depending on, again, the marketplace. Another feature that Google AdWords offers you is the ability to run YouTube advertising as well. So this is really good, for example, if you have really good video assets or a really nice video presenting your hotel and you'd like to appeal to people when they look on YouTube, for example, which is also a search engine for destinations or information about certain hotels in certain areas that are the same as yours. You can run based on the same search criteria that you choose in the beginning, and based on the same kind of targeting that you choose for your audience, to run YouTube advertising as well. So it's going to be a different platform but the same targeting criteria, and the creative is going to be picked through YouTube, so you'll have to actually have the video uploaded on your channel. And essentially, again, running through a bidding system, whenever somebody looks on YouTube on those terms and they don't have an ad block or anything like that, in the pre-roll of a video or in the sponsored videos on the side, you get to choose the placement of where you want your ad to be. They will see your ad as a pre-roll, so that's for example the 5-10 seconds ads that you see before a certain video that you look for, or they will see it as suggested in the recommendations on the right side, etc. But that's a really good way as well of advertising if you want to go for it. It's a bit problematic just because some people don't really like being interrupted in their search, but this is really up to you, so you decide whether you want to run this or not. But however, Google search advertising, the initial one that we were talking about in Google search results, is one of the starting points in digital marketing for really any brand, so it's certainly something you can look at implementing. If you need help with anything, our agency in London, Marketiu, does this on a constant basis, and we have helped a lot of clients throughout time, so just give us a shout at hello@marketiu.com and we'd be happy to come back to you and see how we can help you best. The second subject of this video is going to be affiliate marketing and how you can use table agencies online to market on your behalf. There are a couple of reasons why it's good to look at this. So the first one would be that they actually have their own following. So this is really good, for example, if you want to appeal to a target market where you didn't before, or where you are not yet popular, because they can do all the messaging and advertising on your behalf, as well as offer you the exposure through the platforms. Let's take a practical example. One of the very good companies in West Europe that does this kind of thing is, for example, Voyage Privé. What they offer really is luxury holidays, but at discounted prices throughout the world. So they create some sort of packages, or they can create packages for the visitors where they partner with different hotels, and then they advertise on their platform the new entries as well as popular destinations and so on. So if you are a luxury hotel but you find it hard to appeal to the Western world, or let's say UK or France, and you want to get some more customers from this side, you can go to a company like Voyage Privé. They didn't sponsor this video, but it's just a good example for you to get an idea of how it works. They will take a commission, but on the exchange they have a lot of advertising running, mostly automated emails, so it's going to be really good for you becoming popular in their following. Usually these kind of companies have also big email lists, and their public is very keen on trying new things, or you know, always looking for holidays. So it's a really good opportunity for you to get an extra bit of advertising as well as appeal to a brand new market at really just the cost of the commission many times. Another company that you can look at, for example, if you are a smaller or a boutique hotel, or maybe like a budget destination, could possibly be a Groupon. Also, they have like higher value partners, so for example for 5-star hotels as well. But many times, because of the branding of Groupon, people would go there to look for a cheaper opportunity to travel. So this could be a good opportunity for you to attract a more budget kind of traveler from UK mainly. They are really popular in the UK nowadays. So this is another company. But anyway, just do your research in the market that you want to get more travelers from, and then you will find a lot of companies that you can create this kind of partnerships with. Another type of partnerships that is really good for travel businesses nowadays is partnering with travel agencies such as transport, so airlines such as EasyJet or Wizz Air, or even the more high up such as British Airways or Turkish Airlines. Most of them, after booking a trip with them, would offer an automated series of emails which you can sponsor as a hotel, and they can include you on the recommended accommodation options for people that booked the trip with them. So this would be a really good place where somebody looking for accommodation can discover you, as well as brand association that can be beneficial for you. Because if you are a luxury holiday and let's say you partner with Emirates, then that's going to be beneficial for your brand, because people will see you more luxurious, trustworthy, etc. As well as being recommended by the airline, you probably have a bit of extra trust from them. So this is a very useful thing to look at, as well as traditional travel agencies, which you probably already do. Another thing that is really good, mainly locally but not only, is partnering with sports team, political bodies, etc. So for example, offering package holidays for people that work for the state, or for politicians traveling, or for people working for the state services such as, let's say, police or national health system, if you have something like that in your country. They usually offer discounted holidays to these kind of people through different agencies. So why not, when it's not top season and you maybe have some rooms that are not booked, etc., and you need a bit of extra cash flow, you can look at offering these kind of packages to these kind of people, this being beneficial for you as well to optimize your cash flow, as well as for them, because obviously you get more people and probably you'll become more popular in that sort of target market as well. Sports teams can be really good, so many times they go on training, or whether they have match, let's say if it's a football team or a basketball team. If you are in a town where this can happen, so for example in a town where matches are being organized or where sports team can come for holidays, you can look at offering them a sort of, again, packages that can be beneficial to them for coming there, because apart from additional bookings that you can get and again optimizing your cash flow, you can also leverage this for PR purposes. So for example, let's say if it's a really popular team that you bring over, then you can let the local press know as well, and you can possibly get some additional media coverage for free, very beneficial to your hotel and for you becoming more popular locally. Another strategic partnership that you can look at doing is with big international companies, corporations, or big national companies that have a very well established sales structure in place, or they have many salespeople, or simply they offer holidays as part of their rewards system to their employees or sales people, etc. This is quite popular in the western part of Europe as well as America. So for example, when the company wants to reward a salesperson that did really well, they can offer him a package holiday, let's say, as a thank you or as a prize, so you can become a company partner in this scenario. Another thing that you can look at is, for example, if you are in a very affluent city where many things happen and it's a popular business destination, then you can look at the same companies and try to offer them accommodation services or discounted prices, etc., for the business purposes that they might visit, whether they are business meetings, business conferences, or just business trips. You can see how you can optimize a package so it appeals to them and you can get the additional bookings from there. All these things are really effective for optimizing your cash flow, as well as, you know, just get a bit of extra money, as well as strategic partnerships that can result in getting far more exposure when the period of travel is not too popular, so let's say it's off season. This was it in a nutshell. I hope you got at least a bit inspired and looking forward to implementing some of these things. I wish you all the very best, and if you are looking at getting even more insight into this kind of things, check out the other videos as well from the hotel marketing series, as well as be on the lookout for the book that I'm putting out at the beginning of June, which is focused solely on using digital marketing means for getting your destination popular and becoming a hot tourist attraction, really. Now keep in mind that the information in the book is valued on the UK market at over £10,000, and it's the first time when a product like this is being available in this format on the broad public market. I'm really excited for it and I really think it's gonna change a lot of lives. Stay close, I wish you the very best and looking forward to seeing you next time in the upcoming video. Have a nice one.